Hey everyone, it's Alex, and in this video we're going to be discussing each of the cards that got changed in the most recent OTA, whether they were buffed or nerfed. We played them in brand new brew style decks where we're kind of experimenting with them and seeing what they can do after the changes. We're going to be discussing each of the cards, the decks that they were featured in, and every single deck is going to have a gameplay example that's a ton of fun. So it's a really fun video. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Kitty Pryde. Is it garbage? Yes, it's absolute garbage, at least until next week, until Elsa Bloodstone comes out, because, so, the 1-0 is terrible, with the Angela it's terrible. I want to experiment with, like, a new zoo style list, and, like, I recorded the video using this, but it was awful, and we ultimately ended up on something like this, where you basically cut the Angela, you cut the Kitty Pryde, which is so sad. What an immense combo to cut, and we actually added Mojo and Mobius, and honestly, this deck played pretty well. I actually really liked that. Maybe experimenting with it more. M'Baku's still cuttable, complete meme, didn't do anything we wanted it to. Had its highlights, had its moments, but as a whole, M'Baku's basically Quicksilver. It's always in your hand, feels awful. But you're gonna see some evolutions here because I'm gonna keep playing with this deck. But honestly, Squirrel Girl felt pretty good. The change to Squirrel Girl, I like it. The 1-2, it kind of makes sense. Like, okay, where do I actually play my Squirrel? You want to make sure the Squirrel's played in an appropriate location because the Squirrel Girl is more powerful than the Squirrels themselves. I like that kind of play. And realistically, the deck is okay. Kitty Pryde's change is brutal. She'll make a comeback with Elsa Bloodstone because basically she can get, theoretically, like +3/+3 as she gets played in and out of locations that are full. So that's going to help her, but ultimately she's pretty much destroyed everywhere else, which is a little unfortunate. But this gameplay highlight is a ton of fun, so I hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to go with Coccia here. Ain't nothing wrong with the Coccia. I like this deck because I'm playing cards I never get to play. Oh, you corked me? Miss me with that. Yes, Superflow. Classic Superflow Shauna gameplay. Okay, we got Blue Marvel. Could even snap here. No, we dropped the Kazar. Drop the Kazoo over here. That's actually Kazar, by the way. I keep saying Kazar at a bad habit. It's Kazar. Okay, it sucks not dropping Superflow here. Could we really zoo into it, though? Oh, Time Theater. That's actually not too bad for us. Oh my god. What do we do with all these? Got 3 Shang-Chis. What the hell is this? What am I supposed to do with 3 Shang-Chis? 1 for each lane. Hey, I can Shang each lane. Oh, they snap on me, bruh. You're getting greedy now. No. Dropping the Shauna. Ain't no way they expecting Shauna here. Oh. Dankhawk sucks. But look at this Shauna. Oh! Oh! That's a 0. That's bad. Okay, Yondu. I guess I can Yondu. The 0's gonna... Squirrel Girl. Oh my god. We still have M'Baku. M'Baku's gonna clutch. Okay, hold on. It's Kazar? No! It's... Okay, it's Yondu, Kazar, Squirrel Girl, M'Baku from the top row. We go for 8? We go for 8? We're gonna do it. We're going for 8. M'Baku from the top rope. He's gonna win it for us right here, right now. I believe so hard. M'Baku's gonna clutch. Let's go, M'Baku! Come on. I should have just Shang-Chi'd mid, by the way, but let's not talk about that. M'Baku? Okay, so M'Baku's not gonna be enough. Oh! Yes! Oh my god! M'Baku! We did it! Let's go! I can't believe it! We tied 2 locations! Galactus. The change to Galactus was pretty heavy-handed, going from a 6-7 to a 6-5, and I mean, it basically doesn't trade with a lizard anymore, which is pretty nuts. So, is Galactus horrible? The ramp deck felt terrible. So, we were like, okay, let's go full meme, C5 with Galactus. Is it bad? Yes, it's terrible. It felt awful. Realistically, like, Galactus feels in a really weird spot. There's potential for, like, Claw and, like, Mr. Fantastic style synergies to get that additional extra power to win the location. But even at 5, now it's less likely to trade better. It's just it's just not good. It just does not feel good. And maybe there's a point in time where Galactus makes a bit of a comeback, but until then, it feels like a card that's just not worth playing, which I don't like. I don't like that Galactus is completely destroyed. Like, I feel like Galactus was fine until Alioth came, right? Alioth is the problem that caused Galactus to go over the edge. And I think that Galactus is a fun card. I know there's a lot of people that really like playing Galactus, so to see it kind of completely just dead it feels bad, right? So I don't love Galactus. I don't like having Galactus played against me, but I like the fact that it's a card that people enjoy playing, and I think it got completely decimated. So anyways, here's a couple fun highlights of me playing C5 Galactus. They're as bad as you expect them to be. Imagine playing Galactus post-nerf, eh? Just sad. What are we even doing? What are we even doing? I like this nebula. I hate how the crackles are blurry. What's up with that? Alright, well, this is gonna suck. Because obviously we're playing Galactus Machine World. It's so obvious. Obvious play is obvious. They have to match this Machine World. Is Galactus bad? We find out right now. 4 or 5 Galactus on turn 4. There's no way they expect Galactus here. Oh god! It's so easy to match him! It's Pro X! Did we just win? Kneel! Let's go! Galactus still overpowered! Kneel before Galactus! I cannot believe it. They have Jeff. We're gonna get Jeffed. We have to find out, right? We have to find out. It's Jeff 100%. We have to lose here. We have to know. We go for the content. Jeff Aruni defeat this sad, sad Galactus. Jeff, prove to us that this nerf is enough to be shameful of playing Galactus. Post-nerf, Galactus would win. It's Jeff! We lose! We have proven without any doubt that the nerf to Galactus has destroyed Galactus. This is it right here. That win would have been predetermined without the nerf. The nerf has showcased that Galactus can no longer be trusted. We kneel before Jeff, and Galactus, my friends, is officially dead. Psylocke got buffed, and I'm actually kind of glad it did, because Psylocke was one of those cards that like really only saw play in a couple different decks because the 2-1 risk was just too high. As a 2-2, it makes a lot more sense. And here's the thing about Psylocke. So it's played in 2 decks primarily, Thanos Control and, of course, Mr. Negative. Now, Mr. Negative is basically a no-fly zone right now because of Mobius. Like, why would you ever play Mr. Negative into a Mobius meta? So that can't happen. So the result is that you essentially play Thanos Control, and you're able to use the Time Stone and Psylocke to get into the early Professor X with Jeff, Claws, Visions, Elias, and all that kind of fun jazz. And guess what? It worked! It worked just like you would expect it would. And, I mean, the extra power makes a difference, and I'll tell you why. That 1 power is notable for Professor X, because if you're playing the Psylocke into a location and then you follow up with Jeff or whatever, that gives you an option. Okay, Psylocke, that's 1 additional power. Maybe playing the Professor X on top of Psylocke starts to make sense, especially if you've had a good kind of run up with like Power Stones and stuff like that. So anyways, Thanos Control, Psylocke, I actually like to change a lot, and you're going to see in this gameplay highlight, it makes a difference. We've got Psylocke, folks. Look at that Psylocke. That beautiful 2-2. Look at this Soul Stone. That's going to draw absolutely nothing for us. Thank you, Soulstone. Much appreciated. Thanks for dropping the win rate of Galactus by like 3%. Oh, look at that. What do you think is better than a 2-2 Psylocke? It's a 2-4 Psylocke into Professor X. We literally got the combo we're looking for. We're going to skip this turn here. We're going to skip Aruni here. Oh, they got Jeff Aruni. Jeff Aruni's a big deal. Jeff Aruni is a big deal. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with a snap here. I mean, it's a 5 Jeff. That sucks. The 5 Jeff makes everything risky. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna Psylocke into reality. Hopefully they don't play anything that gets pulled. What? Bruh. Seriously? Oh, it's because it's Craven. You son of a gun. Oh! Whoops. You always Pro X this. Pro X into Goliath? Psylocke difference right there. Oh, it's Silk. Not Silk. Not Silk. Hate Silk. Silk makes me upset. Bounce, Silk. Bounce left, damn it. Wave. How dare ye? Oh, God. Well, I have initiative. Are we actually going to win this game like complete scumbags or what? This just wins every time, right? There's no way we lose this game? Pure scum play, to be honest with you. I feel dirty. Danny, I don't want to do this to you. This game's been filthy. Please retreat. I don't want to do Danny dirty. Danny, you can look up the stream and leave. Oh, God, Danny. Why, Danny? Why did you make that choice? Oh. So, yeah, Psylocke. Pretty dirty. What a game. What a game. I still think that the Thanos decks have been hit pretty heavy by the Soulstone nerf, but... Oh, man, this was a dirty one. But yeah, Psylocke into Professor X, Time Stone into Professor X. Really early lockdown. It's always going to benefit you. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I know I said it in the OTA patch update video, but I'm not a fan of the change to Snowguard. It kind of... We had 2 weeks of Snowguard being relevant, right? And it's kind of sad that it got destroyed as hard as it did. Still a good card, I think. The 3/3 Hawk still has a role to play. The 3/4 Bear still has a role to play. And Snowguard in and of itself still works within Loki, which probably is not necessarily a good thing. We kind of wanted Loki to settle down a bit. But we ended up kind of taking a bit of a stray bullet here. Not a fan of the Snowguard change. So the question was, does Snowguard still work? Well, in Loki, it does. Snowguard still performs well in Loki because you're not using the tokens for what they're designed to use. They're just using them as additional procs for Loki. So in this deck here, we have the new Sarah Control. And this is one of the best decks that are playing Snowguard in more of a control capacity. Now, the win rate is not great. It's a relatively new list that's being experimented with. And so I wanted to take it into the wild and see how it performed. And it was hit and miss. What I will tell you, though, is that Snowguard as a straight-up control card is pretty good. The Hawk, the Bear, they do work. Now, the problem with the Bear is that the impact is often, like, reciprocated. So, like, if it's Wakandan Embassy, it's not like you just get the buff. You're buffing them, too. Whereas the Hawk can kind of be a little more kind of play-around-y and really fun, especially when, like, you just disable Shuri's Lab when they're tending to play on it and stuff like that. So, ultimately, this deck, kind of fun, kind of interesting. But it makes me really kind of think that Snowguard didn't need to get nerfed. I really disagree with the nerf to Snowguard. But then again, I don't have all the stats they do. Regardless, I hope you enjoy this gameplay clip. We're in for 8. Snowguard v Snowguard. And we go into Shuri's Lab. And we have a card there already. So big sad for us. Very big sad. Now we do have the King of Shadows that can maybe deal with it. Xandar. It's Bishop. Smack my Bishop. Oh, God. What's this? That's not good for us. That is a spicy meatball. We have Shadow King for Shuri's Lab. I think we have to play power into Xandar. Yeah, Sarah's like a requirement here. No Sarah. No Sarah, big sad. I think it's Shadow King into Lizard. Oh my God, it's Wave. It's actually a huge play here. If we Snowguard, it disables Bar Sinister. Like, if we Snowguard here, that's 4 power. Oh, he has Mobius. We'll try this. We'll try Mysterio. Did we just get hit with G-Man? Oh my god. What? G-Man? This is 8 cubes. We're gonna lose. Oh, the humanity. 8 cubes. G-Man on Bar Sinister. You've got to be kidding me.